Hello and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment. Okay, so an update. The field we have sown in the previous episode has germinated. So we got that going for us, but as you can see, the nitrogen level is bad. So we desperately need to add some fertilizer to this field. And as you may see, the date, it's still April year 1. I have set... no, not here, over here. I set 3 days per month, but I have missed this thing. So the changes will take effect in the next season. And because I have started in spring, in March, so April, May, June is probably going to be the next season, so we are going to have to tough it out. Because we are still gonna have 1 day per month, and yeah, this is not recommended for MaizePlus. But since we are here, we're gonna have to deal with it. Let's just say that the that the weather wasn't good and we couldn't produce any silage or straw or hay in the meantime, and we are stuck with what we have at the moment. Another thing, we have we have 6 pregnant cows. I am going to sell the bull because I don't want to make the challenge any tougher on me, and I will sell the bull and I will buy 1 more cow. So we're gonna have... No, actually, I'm just gonna sell the bull. Yeah, he's gonna go, and I'm gonna keep all the cows. I'm gonna keep all the pregnant cows, of course, because otherwise the challenge, I fear, would be too great. Now where is the trigger? Do I have to open the gates? Yeah, I did want to show you the animation for opening gates in this map is really beautiful. If I click, you can see the ping going up, and then the gates open. Now where is the trigger? Okay, it's here. So bull, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. I'm just gonna do it this way, and let's keep all the other cows in. We don't want any more pregnant cows. He was quite busy in the previous month. And another thing, so we can check. I have started gameplay at 8 AM in the previous month, which means we are almost 1 full month around, and the cows have eaten 60,000 liters by now. It's probably gonna go up by 3,000 liters. I think it was 3,000 per hour. So yeah, 65,000 liters, let's say 65,000 liters of food they have consumed. And also they have consumed 4,000 liters of straw. We have 21,000 liters of milk, which is exceptionally well. And we have slurry, we should have manure piling up, and yes, we do. This is our manure heap. Okay. Let me check one more thing. Can I still sow oat? I still can. Okay. So, I'm going to put on the plow again, and I'm going to set our worker to plow the biggest field we have. And yes, I have also bought another weight, quite a lot larger, quite a lot heavier. This is it, over here. But for plowing, I don't need that much weight, so I'm gonna keep the current one on. And I think I'm gonna try plowing with the course play, so I can do rowing and tedding of our fields with other tractors that we have. And of course, again, I hit the wall like it's not mine. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have 3 months worth of 1 day month, if I worded that correctly. But yeah, it's not perfect, but I think it's gonna work. Okay, so let's try this now. No course, let's go and work with 2.5, multiple tools, number of headlands, arc work on center, yes. Headland corners, sharp. With plowing, they should always be sharp because you don't want to break the implement. That's not simulated, but you know, circle. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so if I am reading this correctly, the starting point is over there. Okay, yes. Now I have to put the tractor correct way in. I did it the wrong way before. And I think the plow needs to be turned the other way. I'm gonna put the tractor somewhere over here. And let's play. Okay, so he gonna turn it himself. I guess I did it the wrong way around, of course, because, you know, why not? So let me see how he turns around. Is this gonna work properly? I just hope he or she doesn't get stuck on trees. Looks like it's good. Okay. Well, let's say I trust our farmhand. And let's get this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with this one. Can I hold in the tines? Yes, I can, so they don't stick out as much. Let me close this window. Okay, so right mouse button doesn't work because I can't use the front loader. Okay. I will bear that in mind. You know what? Actually, before I start rowing, I need to ted a few fields. I'm gonna take this tractor because this one already has tether mounted on. And let's see. I will make silage from field over here and field over here and field over here. And I'm gonna make hay from field over here. So, okay, that means that I have to go to our forest field. And I need to do one more tedding. And because we have 1 day per month, I am going to go straight to hay. I know this is against my own imposed rules, but I did not account for 1 day month. Okay, why? I can already see he's blocked by an object. I mean, really? Yes, I can see you are blocked by an object. Okay, so will he continue if I do this? Please work. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what? No, stop. Stop. Okay, I am not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. You know what? I'm gonna simply put him on worker and I'm gonna clean up afterwards. So it seems that the courseplay is really not fond of trees around. It doesn't take account of anything like that. Okay, I just put on a simple worker. And I'm going to go and cancel job. Now where do I disable the field? It's gonna be here. Here, current course. Let's yeah. So in new farming simulator game, the GPS is going to be built in. So the courses are going to be you could set the worker and he's gonna go around the field like he should, like I was expecting the courseplay to do, but sadly I can't get it to work because of all the things around the field. But it looks like that in the new farming simulator, so FS25, we are gonna have a lot different system for our workers and for the GPS if we should probably want to drive. So yeah, this is really exciting. It's been a long time coming. I haven't read anywhere about grass rotting in MaizePlus mod, but it looks like the grass may be rotting. Let me set this to 2Z condition semi-dry stage hay. Okay, so let's make hay straight out of what we got here. So I know that in seasons for FS19 you did have grass rot. So if you left grass untethered overnight, it actually rotted away. At least some percent did, but yeah, I'm not sure if the same happened here. I haven't seen any information about rotting, so I didn't pay attention. But it shouldn't, you know, because we had it tethered once into conditioned. And conditioned is not wet grass, so it shouldn't rot. It's probably just because the grass started regrowing and it it looks like there is less grass on the ground. Yeah, that's interesting. But I think it didn't rot. Because again, I haven't seen any information about grass rotting. Okay, let's go to a fast forward. Okay, the field is tethered, we have hay on the field now, and let's jump into our another tractor. I think I'm gonna unhook the tether from this one, and it's gonna be pulling the baler. Yeah, because the baler, I think it only needs 80 horsepower to run, so it should be... this tractor should be plenty powerful enough to do that. And yeah. But first we need to row all the... to windrow all the fields, so I can actually take the baler and the forage wagon to our grass collection time period. Arrived back at the farm. So before I can use the baler, I need to... Yeah, we're gonna have to buy a pressure washer of some sort. Anyway, before I can use the baler, I need to buy some wrap. Or the netting. I'm not sure what the right expression is. So I'm gonna take our pickup and go to the store and get that netting, wrapping. I think wrapping is for silage bales and netting is for actual bales, because the net holds it together and then you wrap it so it can start what's it called? It can start fermenting. Okay, this is gonna be perfect here. Let me quickly check the horsepower requirements of the baler. Yeah, it's 80. Okay, so because it is kind of big, and I was I was afraid I miscalculated somewhere down the line. Great. Okay, let's run to the store real quick. Yeah, so this field on the left was shown in the previous episode. I think we did a premium job, but it was quite a lengthy process. And I think we only used around 300 liters of seed, so yeah, we still have plenty of oats or oat seed to put in the ground, so yeah, that's not gonna be an issue. Okay, yeah, thing number two, because this is the whole month and the cows produce around 21,000 liters, I was thinking I need to buy a bigger tanker because ours holds only 18,000, I think. But because we are going on 3-day month, this number should be divided by 3, so if it's 21,000, that means that it actually is gonna be around 7,000 per day, which is manageable with no, not this, we need pallets. It's gonna be manageable with our current trailer. Okay, net wrap. I think we have Crone. Let's take the Crone. For last 250. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's awesome. That must have been updated sometime not too long ago. Okay, bye. In FS25, this is actually going to be in the base game. So the wrapping and netting, I think it's gonna be in the base game, which is awesome. Because right now, if you wanted to have this level of realism, you had to get mods. But everything that's gonna be in the base game, of course, it's better because it's better optimized. It works on every machine. It's general, you know, you don't have to worry of any mod conflicts. But I still believe there are going to be mods that are gonna heighten the realism of the base game. So if you have the netting in the base game, you're gonna have heightened realism when you could maybe take one roll by one roll out and manually put them in the baler instead of just parking next to it and pressing R on PC to reload. So yeah, this is my presumption of what's gonna happen. You know, of course it's not a guarantee, but I think it's gonna be awesome. All right, back to the farm. Okay, the wrap or net is on the farm, but before we do anything close to remotely close to baling, I need to row all the fields. And because the silage takes the longest to actually ferment, so it's approximately 1 month, I'm going to start with silage. So of course row all the fields. Gotta be careful not to jackknife. Yeah, of course, so we're gonna have to row all the fields and then collect it with the forage wagon and bring everything back to our silage bunker over here. And the baler will be the last on the fields today. So this isn't the biggest windrower we could get, but I think it's big enough for starters, and then we may go into something a little bit wider, which will help with our field work, and it will make our job faster, which is important because we do most of the things alone, and yeah, as you can see, we can't really rely on horseplay. Or maybe this would work nicely with horseplay, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a type of job that actually bothers it, if I can use that word. Yeah, maybe this would work good. I'm gonna try on that field over there, over the river. It's fine. Oops. Did we miss anything? I think didn't. So again, because the grass has started regrowing, it's really tough to see where the actual conditioned grass is. Yeah, it would help if I would put on the lights. It would help slightly, but I still think that on YouTube it's gonna be barely visible what I'm doing. I promise you it will be better when we have 3 days per month. It's gonna be a lot better. On the other hand, it is still pretty early in the morning. It's not even 8 a.m. So maybe that's another reason why it's the grass has so low visibility, such low visibility. Clean this up. The tractor was a bit too fast for the Wind Rover to drop. Okay, so this field only took a couple of minutes. This really isn't a bad Wind Rover. Yeah, so I can also see that the worker on the other field is having some difficulties with the island in between, but no problem. We can always fix that. Okay, one little thing to tidy up over here and we're done with this field. Yeah, I have to remember that this Wind Rover actually has a very slow reaction. It takes some time to lower it. It lifts up nicely, but for lowering it takes a lot of time. Yeah, so right mouse button is not the right one for front-loaded tractors and IC courseplay. Which means that I should change it to another one. I still have buttons on my mouse left unused, so yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, now I can use it. No course. Yes, save please. Working with 8.4, up and down, field center. You can start with a headland to start work on. Let's make it 2. So you can turn better. Okay, the course is generated. So it looks like we start over here. That's awkward. It's pointing straight into the woods. Please work. Okay, let me play the course. And let's see what the worker does. Okay. 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 Now this seems to be working a lot better than the plowing was. So yeah, maybe it's a type of implement that's behind the tractor that's actually hindering or helping our farm hand. Okay, let me see. This is gonna be a tighter turn. Okay, well done. Good. Okay. What tractor do I still have? Okay, it seems that we have all the tractors in use. Only this one left. Let me see. This one probably doesn't have enough horsepower. This one is 60. 60 horsepower. And the forage wagon takes 40. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna be driving the forage wagon with this one. Our old Deutz. This one is a farm favorite. I haven't actually... I didn't think I'm gonna use this tractor for picking up the grass, but hey, if it works, it works. And it really looks like we need to use every piece of equipment we have at the moment. Okay, so grass silage is going to be in this bunker, and we still have one bunker over on the other side of the bridge. But yeah, let's see what we can do. So we started rowing over there, and I'm gonna follow that line. And this is awesome. Oh, silage additive. Yeah, we definitely should use silage additive. I completely forgot about that. Silage additive. This is this. One silage. Ooh, 3000 for 60 liters. Do we have any other takers? So this is the base game one. This is diesel exhaust fluid. No. Fuel, no. I'm just looking if there's maybe any other option. Heat treatment, no. Herbicide, no. Yeah, there's a lot of potential pallets in here. Okay. As I said, this Let's Play is going to be a learning curve for me, so please keep that in mind. No, I wanted to take the truck. You. And we're gonna put that silage additive bale pallet right at the back of this. So there's an old saying, he who does not have it in his mind has it in his legs. And we're at the store. Let's buy silage additive. It's only 60 liters, but 3,000 pounds. Now I'm not sure what silage additive actually does. I'm gonna have to read up on that. So in real life, I mean. But in FS, I think it makes silage have more volume. Again, I'm not completely convinced of this information, so I'm gonna have to read up on that, and I think I'm gonna give you more information in the next episode. Okay. Let's push all the pallets as far as we can. Okay. Of course, again, it's not simulated, but you have to be careful not to pop the canisters. There are so many rules you can self-impose to make your gameplay more realistic, more lived in. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, let's run back to the field. Okay, we have just got a message that the worker has finished work. And it looks like indeed he has. No, he's plowing into another field. Stop! Stop! Crazy man. Ah. Deep sigh. mean, for the love of God. I am at a loss of words. I mean, yeah. So I am really looking forward to SF25 GPS and improved worker system, because this thing just makes you, you know, I'm not even sure what it makes me. It's not mad, but it's like it's so thoroughly disappointed that it's hard to describe. Hey, it's not drown our tractor. Okay, let me tell you what. I'm going to finish plowing off screen. I'm just gonna be fixing all the things that the worker has missed. And I'll be back when I'll be hooking up the seeder, because I'll be putting oat straight into the field. Because this is the last month that it can be sown in, so yeah, we have to take advantage of this. We can't really waste any time. Okay, so I have cleaned up the rest of the field, and now I have set it up back to worker to clean up this part that it missed because of the island. But yeah, you know, I can only blame myself, because I know how the worker system works in FS22, and you always have to do a couple passes of headland if you are running a plow or something like that, because the worker can get confused. And it can start, you know, plowing your neighboring field, which actually happened here. And yeah, to avoid that, you plow 2-3 headlands, and then you're mostly safe. Yeah, he's gonna leave that, right? Then you're mostly safe. Okay, so finished work. This looks awesome. Let me take this tractor off of the field. There's so much going on. I want to do so many things at the same time. I can barely keep up. Okay, so this is done. The small field we have, I think I will do manually, because it's really tight, and I don't want to put course control in there because it's all fenced up and stuff like that. But the field with the hay on it, that can actually be put onto course play. I think that's gonna work pretty well with this windrower. But before I go there, excuse me, coming through. Before I go on that field, I do want to start this. Let me see if I can refill silage additive. Okay, I can. And 10 liters in. So we have lost a little bit of grass because of this plowing shenanigan, but yeah. So let me see, do I need to turn anything on? No. But this should be working by itself. And the silage additive is going down, so that means it's being used. Look at us with that cap on. It's a shame you can't have any hair styles under your hats or cowboy hats or stuff like that. It simply puts you onto shaven state. Yeah, if you see what I mean. You can't have long hair, you can't have ponytail and a cap on top. You are cleanly shaven or have just a few millimeters of hair. While if you don't use any hats, you can have different hairstyles. So yeah, there may be a mod that resolves that, but it's not that important. I'm more interested in gameplay mods like this silage additive. And okay, struggle much. Yeah, it was probably a big pile of grass, so it kind of choked. This is fun with the Deutz-Fahr. I think it's just Deutz, not Fahr. And the forage wagon is working pretty good. So it looks like we are gonna be full very soon. Let's just dig into this big pile of grass over here. Okay. It didn't lower the pickup, so try again. In real life, of course, you would have to be careful so you don't choke your intake. You would need to go slower, maybe that kind of speed. Okay, and the forage wagon is full. And our 60 horsepower Deutz is feeling it, is feeling the weight. But we have 22,000 liters of conditioned grass. We're gonna start dumping. So of course this is a pretty big bunker silo, and I don't think we're gonna fill the whole silo with the grassland we have at the moment, but in the future we are going to have to put quite a lot in, because if our cows eat 60,000 and we use approximately, let's say, half of that feed is haylage, silage, grass silage, yeah, you're gonna need a lot. One and a half of these trailers per month approximately. Okay, and we stop emptying and back on the field. So the conditioner is going down slowly, not doing too much. I think it's not using too much of that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be quite okay. Even though we will have to reseed this part of the field, because yeah, Yeah, it's picking up. Very good. Very cleanly. And for the ease of turning, we are going to pick up every second row. I like the sound this forage wagon is making. It is very realistic like. And it looks like we are not gonna fill the whole forage wagon with the rest of the grass we have on this field, so it's gonna be this is approximately 1.5. We may have 2 forage wagons, well, less than 2, but close than 2. Okay, let's pick up this row. There's a small bit over there where our worker has plowed. So we're gonna pick that up and this and dump it into this silage pit. And that's probably gonna be it for this episode because I don't want it running for too long. It's probably over half an hour already. But I am kind of happy that I can actually use this tractor on field work because I was fully expecting it to be more of a decoration or a shunting tractor. The one you use to, you know, shuffle some trailers around the yard and stuff like that, but it's actually useful for foraging. Who would have thought? I wouldn't. So yeah, I must say these episodes are a little bit hectic. More hectic than I would like. But on the other hand, I am, as I said a few times now, I am learning all the ropes, all the tricks of these mods. And yeah, I might have some issues at the start, but I am very confident that I'm gonna be quite proficient with this in a few episodes from now on. So let me dump this, and this will be it for this episode. In the next one I will continue foraging, I will continue rowing, I will start seeding this field with oat, and I have to remember to buy some grass seed to be actually able to fix that plowed up grass. Okay, and with this, I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun and see you next time. Bye bye.